guys, Dylan here. Welcome back to another action figure review, and today we're reviewing the Marvel Legends Angel. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, am I excited. I actually pre-ordered this guy, but then I canceled it because reasons, and then I found him in Target anyway, and he was cheap because no one's going to the Target that I go to anymore, so, you know, it's just pretty good. But the real question you need to ask is, who is Angels? What is Angel? Why is Angel? Why did I say Angels? All these questions will be answered as we explain the origins of Marvel's Angel. Warren Kenneth Warrington III is Angel's real name. Was born to a actually really rich and good family. I mean, from what I know, his mom and dad, though were a little bit occupied with their business and making sure they stayed rich, were good parents, and Warrington was a pretty good kid. I mean, he didn't really do anything bad. The only thing that seemed weird was that he was never afraid of heights. When he started growing up and becoming a teenager, he started realizing that he felt alone. He felt different from everyone else, even though he was very popular. This would change drastically after someone would make fun of his back for being a little sharp and weird. And of course, he ignored this because it's like, man, my back is fine. What you talking about? But he would wake up in his bed and find a very large feather. And be hours, probably days after, he realized that he was growing wings out of his back. And of course, he was terrified for anyone to figure this out, so he started hiding it by taping his wings down and just trying everything in his power to make sure no one figured out he had wings. But of course, this would all change when his dormitory, where he was sleeping, actually got caught on fire, and he had to jump out the window. But turns out he could fly with his wings. He was going to leave afterwards, but he realized that there were people inside the building that needed his help. So using a wig and a clothing, he disguised himself as an actual angel and saved them. After being encouraged to, saving people's lives, he decided to use his powers for good. Only at nighttime, though, because he doesn't want people to see him at daytime. So he'd only use his powers at nighttime. To become the Avenging Angel, donning his own custom suit and gear, he would go out at night fighting bad guys and saving lives. Though this is where things kind of go crazy. See, basically, he had these little balls with smoke chemicals inside, which basically made him a little delirious. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, after one of his vigilante nights, he returns to his home to find Cyclops and Iceman in his room. Because, the X-Men just started out and it's just the two of them. And at first, they were just trying to talk to him, but because of the gas that he was breathing in, because he didn't wear a gas mask, Warren, that was very stupid of you, he was being very delirious and just started arguing, fighting. It took Professor X going into his mind to tell him to calm down and realize the situation he's in. Because the thing that he took from the thugs that night when he was beating them up was actually a bomb that could destroy an entire city. So with Professor X helping him, he was able to disarm the bomb and pretty much save the city. It was after this that Angel decided to, join the X-Men. But instead of calling himself the Avenging Angel, he just shortened it down to Angel. So yeah, Angel was actually like the very first third X-Men to join the X-Men team, which I think is pretty cool. After that, he'd go through a lot of crazy adventures with the X-Men, and of course, something happened with Professor X and he died. The team got disbanded. He started being his own hero, calling himself Angel. A bunch of other stuff happened, and it's just a lot of stuff. During this time where everyone was scattered and doing their own thing, Angel was actually part of a lot of superhero teams. The first one that I actually didn't even know about are called the Champions of Las Vegas. This team was Angel, Iceman, Ghost Rider, apparently, Hercules, and Black Widow. I didn't even know this team existed. And it also, years later, he would be part of another superhero team known as the Defenders, not the Daredevil Defenders or the Doctor Strange Defenders, a different version of the Defenders. And he would leave after that. And of course, afterwards, he would create the X Factor, bringing back the old X-Men buddies to protect mutants in secret. But yeah, that's pretty much Angel's origin. I would go deeper into it and explain how he met up with Apocalypse and all that, but the truth is, I don't want to use that because I don't know if Hasbro's gonna make a new figure of that, so I'd rather just save that for later. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's get straight into the action figure. The painted sculpture on this figure is absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, okay. Look, I love Angel, I love the character, but his suits aren't always good or bad, and this is just classic colors. Along with the fact that it's not really impressive because it's just the Vulcan body. Don't get me wrong, I love the Vulcan body, but it's just stuff I've been seeing over and over. Doesn't change the fact that the figure looks awesome. It really doesn't. His face looks top-notch. I love it. Like, this action figure is really cool with the detail on his. The red and white, you know what I mean? It just looks good. I like it. I like it. I do wish the Vulcan body came with butterfly joints, though, but, you know, the wings, so couldn't come with butterfly joints. But besides that, man, this thing is, it's good. It's good. I like it. For accessories, it comes with 2 open hands and 2 fist hands, because, you know, I had the little switches. You can have him punch people, you can have his hands open when he's flying, and he also comes with an alternate smiling face, which I'm never going to use because, you know, you would think they'd probably make this face for a suit, but the thing is, this is supposed to be an older version, a younger version of him, so it's supposed to be two different faces. But I'm never gonna use that thing because it's like, I like the other face more than the other one. But besides that, this thing looks really good. Getting him in the poses are really cool, and the accessories are okay. But you know, what are you gonna expect? It's Angel. He doesn't really use weapons. He just his fists, smarts, and his flying. Like that's pretty much all you got. He ain't got no super strength. For articulation. God, these wings! I mean, not only are they huge, they're very articulated, which is why which is why I'm actually okay with them sacrificing the butterfly joint, because these wings can go up, down, all around, and I love it. You know, allows me to get a lot more pictures in, do more stuff with that. Everything else is just Vulcan. Like, everything else is perfectly fine. I did have to modify the arms, though, because of, like, it was really strong in the, not strong. Oh, Jesus. It was gonna rip, basically, so I had to use the super glue trick to, fix it. But besides that, everything else moves pretty smooth. Like, this action figure is good. It's not bad. I mean, it's just good. I like it. I like it. Articulation on this guy's good. You get him in a lot of poses. I might use this guy in a stop motion. I'm gonna tell you right now, because listen, this is my very first Angel. Like, I have Archangel, but this is my very first normal Angel. So trust me when I tell you, I like this thing. It's just, I feel like there could have been more they could have done with the body, not the wings. The wings are fine, but it's the body that I feel like they could have added more to it. And the head swapping thing, that was stupid, because I feel like they should have had a different expression with the same head, so then that way, you know, when you switch the heads, it looks like he's wearing the same suit. Instead, they just changed it. And now it's time for my rating. For Payday Sculption, this thing gets a star. I mean, yeah, it's just red, white, a little bit of color. It's still pretty cool, and it's just classic Angel. There's nothing else to say. Definitely a star there. For accessories, I don't give it a star. I mean, having the open hands are great. Every Angel should always have an open hand, in my personal opinion, but it's the faces that kind of got me a little mad. Not mad, but just confused. Besides that, pricing, which is 30 bucks. I almost said 20 because I'm used to it. 30 to 40 bucks. I give it a star. So this thing gets 2 stars. All in all, with my small complaints, this action figure is absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, awesome. And if you don't have an Angel, I highly recommend this one, even though it only gets 2 stars. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like and a subscribe. Also, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the subscriber growth. I mean, that's a lot of subscribers, so I want to thank you to the bottom of my heart and welcome the new guys of just seeing this channel, and I hope you stick around for a long time. With that being said, like I just said, thank you guys for watching. Like this video, give me a like and a subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Next review will either be Toxin or Gojo, so I don't know.